I want more people to come to Asante Mampong and do business there, invest there. I think we should establish our tourism within Asante Mampong because we have this great river there called Tadiam. So we can do certain shops or restaurants to bring more attraction and revenue into Asante Mampong.
So that's looking into the future.
Yes, that would cut down on the unemployment in Mampong.
And when you go down with all these developmental projects, what do people tell you? Because I know in Ghana, if you start doing projects like this, in some areas they will say, oh, Nkoswahine, Nkoswahima, because we believe that mostly it's the government who has to do this project yourself. So what do people or residents tell you when they see that you are really helping to develop their community? What do they whisper in your ears?
Oh, they keep saying Okoso, Hema, or Nanaya. You should think about becoming a member of parliament. You should think about it.
Oh, that's Ghana for you.
Yes.
I thought as much. They tell you that?
Yes, please.
That you should think of becoming a member of parliament.
Yes, please.
Yes. We love the developments, right? and tell me, when they tell you this, what's your reaction?
Oh, and I tell them to boss it. Like, have patience.
And some may be sad as Ghana the way ebio puntu ejumasana ubetio nkoswa ene omuba yesi omunkoswa himanka so and say today in the year na manfo kachire no say abo friend nko himani ayi say on chance kra say all day bia dachi odon so ebetumi akọ branch bi fie and say ti odon so eba na sana depend ya oka ede say omu ento omu buase. But are you there in such ambitions? Or you cross the bridge when you get there?
Yes, please.
You think you can help your community much when you're able to enter the House of Parliament?
I think so. Because, even though an MP, a member of Parliament, you pass laws, but you are also the voice of your constituency. So you're the voice of people. So you should be able to, you are at that level on that platform, you should do more and help.
But do you love politics?
I do.
Ghanaian politics?
I love it.
Really?
Yes.
When did you get interested in politics?
When I was a little girl, I saw Rawlings on television. You see him wearing the dark specs, and
even when you were in the States.
Yes, in the States, and you read an African American magazine called Jet Magazine. You see him inside, or Essence. You feel proud that wow, in Ghana, this is how Ghanaians look. And even as time went on, we had several presidents, and even the current presidents, I have so many admirers. So I admire so many politicians currently and in the past.
I know you're a member of the NPP.
Yes.
Why NPP?
Why not NPP?
and how did you? Were your parents politicians?
My dad was a member of the party.
Oh, your dad was a member of the party?
Yes, please.
Oh.
And he assisted.
Little wonder.
Yes. And then he also impressed upon me that I should become a national patron. So that's what I am within the party.
Oh, so your dad was actively involved in politics?
He was.
Can I say that?
Well, I would say he was involved with the party. There are several ways and dynamics you could be involved in. Party. You could be like a patron where you, wherever they need you, actually you're there to assist.
Oh, so you're already into politics, more or less.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah. One day you there's the ambition to maybe go fully into it. So anyway, Nanaya, just before you take leave of us, maybe we can talk about other mundane things.
Okay.
Today I heard that there was a disaster struck somewhere in Ashanti Mampo. Something about lightning also. I've not gone so much deep into it, but I know that there was disaster somewhere at Asante Mampo. I don't know whether you know about that. But let's talk about what happened over the weekend. You are a female or you're a woman?
Yes, please.
Gender. About your gender. Have you done something related to that, or you are not so much into that?
I am, of course. I've given, during World Hygiene Day, I've given female hygiene pads to at least 7 to 10 schools within Asante Mampong. So I bought personal hygiene products and distributed them in Asante Mampong and Kofiase. Yes, please.
You heard about the death of Daddy Lumba.
Ooh.
Are you a fan?
I'm a huge fan.
You're a huge fan of Daddy Lumba.
Huge fan.
And what do you make about, maybe that was the talk of the town last weekend.
Wow.
What do you make about the brouhaha surrounding the death of our beloved Daddy Lumba?
You know, death always brings some type of contention, but I'm glad that there was a funeral service held this past weekend for our beloved hero. But also it should make us aware that Daddy Lumba was a bit of a private person, and now he has 2 wives. So I think it brings that we should be transparent. So any gentleman such as yourself or Henny, if you have 2 wives, you should be transparent. And even the one that first started with you with your career is just as equal as important, as even if you're not together as of now.
So on a lighter note, you belong to Team Akosua Sewa or you belong to Team Odobroni?
Both of them, because they both made Daddy Lumba who he is. That's why he wrote those great love stories, talked about death, all parts of the human life. Daddy Lumba embarks all of that.
Would you say you were disappointed in how he handled issues, or you are indifferent?
I'm indifferent. I think sometimes in life we don't think of the future. We think that we're so strong. We don't think anything can happen to us. You know, he should have put things in the will. Shoulda, coulda, didn't do. It's okay. But I'm glad that now there's understanding, because there was an injunction and it has been removed. So I'm glad there's so much understanding now. So it will teach us all to put our things in our house in order.
You follow all this?
Yes. You can ask me any question. If it's the runoff and Pandai you want to ask, we can.
Yeah, so since you're talking about Pandai, what do you think about the way things are going before the close of this month? Because there's an expected rerun. What do you make of all that?
Honorable Matthew, the people want him. He was elected 2014 and he won. Elected 2016, he won. 2020, he lost. 2024, he won again. So that says the people want you. And it's unfortunate that they have to wait almost a whole year later to serve him some letter to say that the seat is vacant. It's wrong. It's disgusting. And I'm so happy that the minority caucus is standing firm with him as a fellow brethren, that this injustice should stop, because the pendulum never stays at one side in Ghana. That's the beauty of our democratic system. It changes. One day is for NDC, another day will be for NPP.
Anyway, once again, if you just tuned in, my guest on the show this afternoon is Nanaya, or Beatrice Owarewa Nanaya Siao. Should I place the Nanaya somewhere in the middle? Or you want it just at the beginning?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So Nanaya in the house here, Nanaya Beatrice Owarewa Siao. Whether Jonah swallowed the whale or the whale swallowed Jonah, there was a swallow. So whichever way you want it, whether you want to place it in the middle or whatever. So Nanaya, just before you take leave of us, what would you want to tell the people of Asante Mampong, and for that matter, Ghanaians at large. But you never addressed that of the Eastern region, or your people are in the Eastern region.
They're there.
Because I know your dad also comes from somewhere around Kufurudi, am I right?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
But now your concentration is at Asante Mampong.
Yes, please.
Yay, mommy's girl, right?
Yes, yes.
So address people at Asante Mampong, and for that matter, Ghanaians at large.
I'll say Ghanaians that we all should vote. If you're not happy on how things are going within our politics, our forefathers fought for our freedom, like the General Afrifa Ya Santawa. So if you don't vote, then you have nothing to complain about. So if you vote, you have a voice. So don't think that without my vote it doesn't count. Every vote counts. So please get out, register and vote, and register for your MPP card or NDC card.
but being in Ghana for so long a time now, tell me, how do you feel about the Ghanaian politics, having been born and bred, or having stayed in the US of A for so long a time? Do you get put off by our politics sometimes?
Not really. I see that it's culture. I wish that the insulting would come down, because
you hate insults.
Well, I guess it's part of the territory, because sometimes you're also like, wow, is it true this person took $600 million? I mean 600 million cities. So you sit back and say, wow, but that's the nature of the game. And so if it's too hot in the kitchen for you, you have to stay out if you can't handle it.
And I didn't ask this, what do you do for a living, if you want to answer that? If you don't,
I'm a farmer, so I have a rubber plantation. I have a construction company with several excavators and payloads.
Oh, you're a farmer. You're into farming.
I'm farming.
Rubber.
Yeah, rubber. I have it's in Eastern region, over 200 acres of rubber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Farming, that's good. The next time, maybe you can be selected for the best farmer award, right?
Yes.
Nanaya, it's been nice having you around, and we'll keep praying for you.
Thank you.
Right? Keep on keeping on as well.
Thank you.
And have a nice time.
You too.
All right. Nanaya, Ojaya Kwai Ako, na oni ababe bon komonti Asante Mampong for Bodeshia, Beatrice Owaruwa Siao, a friend Nana ya Asante Mampong for the by now, Muamudim, Jumapa or Yenwo. Asante Mampong by now the emsa Muamudim Nana Yakra HM may ubi a yam to Juma Sadia. Yes, and your fruit ya pano or no. Ena ye piano enti nanaya Asante Mampong hima anase bi adehye ena ye ne no twetwe nkomui ena aya juada bosumi bro ya bosumi ne de toso dunum edene afina na ekọ wie yen kakrakra ye kukuru na high na chasa kakrakra ye de badu low, but still na NPP de ni low ewum, because compare January 31st ye be choose ye flag bearer no there agrona so twan agron was so twan ye ginem na a year candidates no crowd be say bro ya no mo be di bi omo ani bedi abedi no so woni ense wo ka kire enti ene nkomo pi wa hadoma ye bedi ye na ajimai ena atna se yade no eba betoa nkomo no so na menton ade kakra na yanko yanim ya ton ade dia na otwea herbal powder ena me kanfo ede amau ene awie otwea herbal powder se usisi ye oya na wapebi extra kwan wa usisi ye oya koko de hawo ebia usisi maye mre ana se bema na nsan no wa untumi mpawa be kan wote ase enkola pon every school aba uyem etwakuro ne friend say ulcer ana se oba wa fichiko enso enkoyia na wape otwea herbal powder ibi na so de di juma ne woman say wo be ye nsuo dide nsuo akwasi broni say warm water we warm water na wabomodi de otwea herbal powder ibi egum o de powder do guma wabono gbona na afi ahyase ye widie no mu adwuma e fa o minima na ewura widie mu ko sisi mu siesie o kama wow to me say yes things are knocking things into your friend otwea herbal powder wo pe bi akira kwan ya me pa cha ko Gabson ye shop ho e wo koforo dia wonsa ebeka bi cap herbal enso e wo sunyane house of drugs e wa sha by buachi ansa e wo Cape Coast nana buachi herbal enso wotema wo call dum gina wonsa beka edro bi ato from ahoma trofo so number dey 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 ofrena obejoso ubetume nso afre 0550 639 037 ofra ma omo ebeje oso Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix pebigu nsuo meka say krada madensan meka Gary ho asem okwado Gary a kona kope Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix nkatie die milk nie Gary no so ye kama sugar kakra to suit your taste. It's a Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix. Gary no yawa Gary bi aya na just say o di good to say as Gary do cry wu but we do there kwasi bro ni o say crispy Gary to say o wie ye glow o di nsuo ka ho so to say tasty yummy Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix. Kona ko pebi da say soaking no Kivo 4 say aye easy no an say auto ya package no bibia ewo adaka ketuenum na oso wahase edinsu agu ho na wudi ya woni mokonso ho ye friend Kivo hot pepper Kivo mokosho eno no nso no de ohia ne se obeto biagu o kitchen wodi go kitchen stew na abeyo enkwan bi na abeyo oti anu ana wodi egum na said your aye Kivo hot pepper e you taste pepper hey o my research omo aye research into Kivo hot pepper no will taste pepper adwane so di bi egu eye won kwan ene wo stew no na bibia aye kaba et sade abeka no agyeman ewa ha ai ene agyeman wa ha nkomo pi ene wo ho menim sa agyeman so ye daddy lumba fa no so no so onye daddy lumba fa no dia wa ha eye kwandai rinran no so no eho ensem ewo ho si say no campaign a ekokoko so no agyeman so ayobia o keen interest in fact member of the Eyeba Obia team or keen interest ewo campaign matters do emu si say no less than 50 days na ye Kwaku tuaba January ending 31st year until si say no so do ejinemu papa amongst others ma efidie no enna he na yankwadi agyeman mema wakwa abadwumadi so
no okay mejo so
na wapo mu etisay
awrade adom ne abusia fom pai bo me ho ye pa
yeda yame ase. How was your weekend?
The weekend was stressful and very busy. But ending Kremunia Banyis in the Yerewu. Because Kremudak now was Yabasa. A weekend in Naminu ba Conso. Me to Kwana Nikuna film. Inti or no sooner Nikuno na weekend in the Yene. Nami ya NC okron abu hia minu ba yefrani ya nikunu Kwaku buachi weekend ni ye mefa akonya so mada busuafo a umbeja ye ma ye kora ni chikura ni nyina ase ye de obi ase mikase mbudia ade be chimate wala osi enkora no ne ma ni nyina wo mo da obi ase se omubae no mba ebeboae unfortunately ye gusu a ye we no ana minu ba kunsu ekunu free mu ndi weekend no na ayensim bebre na ahadwen but yes nyame na de ma nyame no ana oje ndi de bisi bia e be ma nyame na ya to aso sa ndi weekend ide ke so busaya it wasn't that happy. But it was hard work. And so busy a weekend for me. Yeah.
Okay. Ajman.
Okay.
na yaka weekend ho awie na chese wo the weekend na daddy lumba de no de na onam ho no mu be
me te de na ekoso but seriously I couldn't me am masibi but as interested party na metimi ni aba ni de na sinyina na me de masofa 80 de ekoso e stadium ya ye pon mini aba na yi no na menya wo kakra ye minia Ken Bondorina because Lano United States where the former county board chair General County Wisconsin waba onso waba hanuma waba besra Africa currently is with me in Kumasi here mention Kumasi enti enwumere na wasemeba na mebehwe no na mehunu sede no husiti enti enwumere no na me stadium so okay. I saw what went on. Saturday and Sunday and I've been here into the course of me.
Okay, maybe actually Rebecca and the whole assem.
Sure.
Now, campaign matters. Dina Ekro. Aja. Baumia campaign de Krobuki. They said, yeah, Bruno, I asked one. So when you have repair, maybe say our northern region, right? Mamemfa enchia enikabia indinkaima Ghana mampenyi dada His Excellency Nanado Danko Kufuado obema beyibi wa meyeni nyina at all times Madam Fuye kan say adia wo hu say edi Africa nya say yepeni nyina aprekupe asi de bia yehweni nyina aprekupe nti ya na ema enipa yibia yentimi nkase we de wa yibi so na afi yede de wonyeye ebe kata de wa yeso na ama akofansin bibraba. Other than that, Nkananado Danko Kufuado would go down in the history of Ghanaians. In fact, we o mampenyina obaye obabiye bima o my Ghana papa nti debia mitnasia michiano na masiri onyame nshira ma no se onyame ma no kwatinti na ontimi ntnase na omfa nani hwe de my Ghana de bekwa akosie eso mechiana na Danko Kufuado maminchia na bedi echiri Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ghana mampanyi abedi echira obeye Ghana mampanyi nyame si yenka nokure enhihye ya wo hihye amwa wode boa ne ura ema wotimi ye na adwuma no is incomparable comparatively amampanyini abako you can see say ubi anye bibia enipa bia sebi mpanyin say enipa boni pompo no wone kaida so mampanyin abedi echiri bia wa bibia must have done something unique ana wona kwemo but yesi ahimpuchini bi de bia echi many fredi ene de makenkan in kratemu ababisi abre yisu ide yemse mampanyin abedi echira Ghana obaye obeye adwuma ema visibly obiye hu ni say waye adwuma pa de ama my Ghana de ene Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enti babia obia mechia no maka chen say nyame no a we di Shadrach Meshach ne Abednego eduru babi omuduru ye no say nyame na wonso Dr. Baumia mu no onton koso emfane nante abra enkase ewo kwamu a wonan bitia so na se ebia ewo na nyame na amfani nsi akonkon na omfane ko afana nyina no ma ne nkunimdifo ultimately yemide adisrede beto MPP abusuaku a ye boana me abontoa ene wo mu a omuti no nyina se empanyi se peku na me di ne hyew esere wo mu wo me yenye ne prekupe na yenye nso ma enya akono ma obi aye yenkwa agina ne ebua enti media se disrede atu manim se papa na obo manim Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia okuta akomapa de bia meka se yedi ana se yedi obi penko ade a betimi akase na wo ya brantie eti se ye freno Dr. Baumia no wabro na su atwa efisi obi a no waba be deputy governor ewo Central Bank buhwe ne entitlements a waka article 71 office wo desem ekire se wono nanka oko wodi ni na sakaketu a ogie ebeku wu nti se ni pabiti sei ne se ono opa no se di nyankopon ka kire obi se opese obi di machi apa wo ho opa no ho se opese obebe kuma ehiafo
inti waja yedia na openi nyina ho aba betino se oba be ko amaya minua okun biye ni ho a webetimi aka atwo se wo humobroni mobo e chen de Dr. Bawumia ye in 2008 say or resign from Bank of Ghana say oba be boa MPP amiasia konkuden yetimi asanjo minus wo. There is no fight ebia enye eko a edisika be share wonsem enye ko a edintuma be share wonsem batana montu bi wo hono a eya na monse ye Christopher yi. How much has Jesus given to us? Yesu abre ya tareda abre ntuma da batini moja no a wode begu ho e wo Calvary cross no so e ma ne baje ye nkwa no be value say eye ade edi mu a enipa bie ntimi nyama yeda nti ubo Yesu dina no asori akonya so equally nyame nim nipa mu na ye adwuma. So there are sacrifices are emfa aduane emesi with table so straight, but nyame si enka no kore eye tu mu acha ubenye nipa baako sei ena umbetimi ayese adwuma no. Enti if Dr. Bawumia etimi apa ne ho ewo yidie mu sei aba beduru tebia campaign ya wonamu ye to dakola na gise wo kosere ena odi akoma delegates ni say me ba kakra menyani a na hu say oyobi a wapa ne ho say wo ba be suma hiafo. And I've always maintained say double key obi a ne ni abre say ope o man bi a chichire no eye obi a opese wodi mudi eka wa nkasa woni pedua ho say de be ya obetimi atutu wa na moye obi a obeka akire o say me boa me na memo aduane adi bia wo pa akoa ompa obi aboa. Anybody who promises you say if you do this for me I will make you rich or pa akoa ompa obi asum no, let the person give you competitive edge. Ahodia wa nkasa adi bitutu anamom e wo wiase say o na obi na wa what the image no we free in your mind as long as o tokoso eda obi no wo ya akoa. You can be a perfect slave. Obetimi aya akwa sika wo nsempa. Well fed hungry man. Onim say anipa no. Obi a wedidi amen so kom de no. Ya mane duane de yipa but kom de no. All those things are there and you never know. There are well fed hungry men in Ghana here. Anamebwa. They are slaves to politics. And if politics is not there, their lives is shaky. Into only ye bibia na dwene nyina ne say sometimes when I go on in an argument with even some of our friends in MPP now the whole of the concentration of the argument is on say the be win election, say the be win election. Say I ask myself say nipa we is he ready to help Ghana? Because it's not always how we will win the elections, it is always about how we can help Ghana. Elections in India say ye can't be a woman chile Ghana for say ye was ye na say ye call about women's woman so muntumaya so be it but they can crange nipa say ahani wo ahani pese ye demoko. What did they make no mumma kanya ho ni ene munko ho. If they insist on staying poor, let's allow freedom to rule. So did they make no. But I believe say enipa ye tokoso no enipa be hunu no kure every kuntumpa na ye discussing more, and time will bring justice to some of those things that we've been discussing. I mean him say nyaminti eni pa beto akoso abo alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e man de nani to ade hunu aba beto dwamae ma me fa nchia ma won abo si Kyeremanteng bunsu eye enkane so am mrahye bedwani a wo ye Dr. Bawumia campaign no national coordinator wone ne nam ewo baby a okoye Upper West Regional omukomu omawi Upper West Regional say omaba Northern Regional omo to aso edi afiri hono minuanom a mo Northern Region nyina abusuafo. I'm greeting you this afternoon and I'm extending my appeal to you that Dr. Bawumia is in the Upper West Region. Please do as much as possible to receive him in as warm as you can. As warm as you can, please do your best to receive him and vote massively for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Not because he's a Northerner, not because he's a Muslim, not because he's a Christian, but because he can do it. He can produce better leadership for the nation and he can do it better than any other candidate. All our candidates are competent enough to have helped the NPP. But from me, I believe Dr. Bawumia saw above everybody. So the people in the north, please, we are appealing to you. We are appealing to you. do justice to these elections and let us go once and for all. January 31st, let Dr. Bawumia win this election and move on. PK, Mami Fan Chama want to be the champion chairman. Bernard and Kubusiakum, and I know who war. Send what bar and I said, and I was very happy. Me free of Richiba and not even his picture. Me who baby ada and me who no na many ajipa me fancy amane baby will be Dr. Nana you were free. I will continually say medana si unyami shirani bebre minuanoma o makanyina honorable sampai Dr. Mr. Samuel Osemensa former regional minister me fancy amo munyina Minia, Mamma, me last in Chia, Emma, Minia, free American, my baby Srami. Yet Minia, Ken Bondarin, or any Liu, or free America, Abesrami, or my. No, let me.
Yeah, God, I'll catch you in the problem today.
Okay, so let me extend my special sincere greetings to my brother who's been visiting me from the United States of America, Wisconsin to be specific. I visited him not a while ago, and he's also here to reciprocate that gesture. So I'm extending my greetings to him and his wife, Leo.
Yeah, to edge so Kitima Herbal Center, Miss Low, yeah, quite edibly honorable Banahine Ewaha, may yeah, quite dibna Watson and Kano, Kitima Herbal Center, Miss Low, Kona, Kopo Mechra Quine. Kitima Herbal Center, and then we are Boni Bia, say a real wood dean Kunadia Mensru. We are could do Kitima Herbal Center. Omo betere te ediama Kitima Herbal Center yare be me say ye yare bone ndabu yare bone bia na fa wani ekire honom ebi nso kra na nansa wojonso tumu se wojonso a wote yaw pa ebi skra eye ba wase honom no tumu se wote yaw ewo ho oba wa himfi honom problems amana nsa wadi enche kra fu wani ekire honom yare bia efa ye ojonso twa anase empo no nam yare bone bia bibia wo sa area ho bia fu ani kire ye Kitima Herbal Center omo e wo sepase gaw kwan no so odoma sepase gaw yen career kwan no so ho e na obehu Kitima Herbal Center ntisa tietia e na wiase e wo media je omo telephone number from no mo nkire oba bia omo question bia person obisam bia no so ombe ya no e dia mam number no e 0246 914-717 0246-914-717. Sam Sabaji my channel honorable Kwaku Banahine ewo fi hado ene ewie na honorable Kwaku Banahine former insuta okra wa ya secretary central I hoye secretary central honorable mema akwaba
yeah keke
honorable mafiu
see I'm a music about
honorable
that's my two come by DJ Jetty Petri see how come was about 21 times. Let me just say you go by with the create who's Canada by the engine.
Honorable, now where dear?
I said to them, Cassia Daroma. Etima bedru idea when I'm on a just a year. Yakajina Ghana June. And in a penny castle by ya. Went to me and send this for mobile crab bro. No more yana. All nature is against them. And the bumpire say we drew on Ghana for you and better house and any dahon. Nah. Yo muye yetimi ato abadi etia wo agana fo mampani abedi kire da Dr. Mahmoud Bawo me abaje amana na abusa msa ma me fa konya so na me fa nshira kese ma na ase to abio santimera ise wuntumi de wo wuntumi a wa Santa region TSC shira wo hene na menche mampani dada na dan Kwaku fuado Endu babia mfimi nukura mai na nurse for ne teacher for any party for bia sebi o nneɛma baako mmienu bi nti de abufuo ka sɛ nkɔto aba wɔn afe no na akamfo kan sɛ da abɔnkyerɛ ne bɛwuo no ihu no tente yɛtra hɔ ma nkɔfo di ntorɔ saa mfama ɛnyɛ sɛ na animdwa kwa timi fa nkyia nkɔma baabi wɔ biara na bɛdi akyire nso ma mudu bawomia meka to me nua adwuma ne deɛ so sɛ vice president aba Ghana baba yɛmɔ nkɔkora deɛ ɛso 1992 yɛto ɔba abakɔ aba akɔ aba obiara toto no ho saa bere yi a ɛnyɛ yie na ya na enwanwa sɛ yɛsɛ aboa bi kawa ne firintuma mu nipa anaano no mu adi n'akyi edi ne ho adanse ɛka ne ho sɛ mpa no bebree ɛso adan Judas otie nsɛm a ebi nam ho ka ɔmakiti platform no yɛ sɛ ɔde napko ba napko no nso wɔntimi amfa ama nso nya no korɛ akyikyire nsɛm bebree wɔ so wɔkye $1 ntimi a iwa nso first 3-4 years ane ɛwɔ ba mu no $1 no ni ahoɔden wosɛ sɛbisɛbi amanfo bɛtwe ne si nkyɛn a bɛwɔ constitution bebree nti aseɛ de obi ɔkɔ lawyer wo wote asɛm a wɔka na wo saa adwere wo sɛ no nim sɛ the constitution no wɔnkan anaasɛ ɛnima mmienu da sɛ propaganda boapayɔ anaasɛ level of intelligence no ɛwɔ fam ɛbi sɛ Ghana mampania bi di akyire constitution bibia no mu a wo sika korabia no so to me he's not a minister de utiti sanso ni bia ne ekagu nkrofo trimu na ya ekagu yehufi ne ekagu yehufi no na mama mfo bufuye yesa mamudu baomia oye adwuma pa ti fa nchia kese nkoma na fa bi nkoma na yere so uyi mampani yere kwadu adwuma wa firi mu nyankopon fa ne kransi yi na anu yi Ghana bakoze mu unya okwapodo nyanya first lady mbo we second lady nti second lady for the kikabo mu wonya oba bia o Ghana o te politics ase na onim kasa na kasa yi nti ono so me fanchi akase nkoma na me nchi achema untu nsu be ye bo dan ntimi kusi aga efrise ensema amadi kokko te sebu ni adanse die bia na nye ne nwa kura de na ban baako obi hu asem ho na so on die sika no tia kakra ndie nya no e portion kwa na obi nso die wonni nyina so kura na akwakoche
aso ka so we kere kura so one
aban baako
no ne kire
nkrofo mama kwan mu digala e wo kwan mu ha wo Ghana ha na ne obi o large scale concession o si achiro ana kiki
ene yes at wa east we go against a year court order be galam saying sembioti ya jailing na say 8 days at wa east MC ya jailing 8 days for going against a court order it's ya jailing MC the 8 days
into
kids gloves
into oti eho mo friends say kantabako no better na somebody beko prison to kodidi no asamba enti enema nkoyie kura na wodi ani gina ese ko hebi krom ko birem ni woku ye time ya nanka ban disika to aburo ma bo fast stock fo nti aburo no muntu peja ene metie se no kura de yesi mampani akofa buro be Ghana to firamona ne de aba te kuafo buro yi yento no kan e boa me so me boa na kwa se abura ne 2002 esi hwan ya 350 kro mu nyankofo mo mbeto na manfo ho papa ho sa o mafia dankwa o bai no so koku metum kotum 120 ye fa 480 e kra ku se 3000 ba ne de tuzo digana fo afi mampani na beji akiri na ya kache ma wontu mi se onhya den because ya kan ya what to say yesi baby omu peso omu tu mampani ni so peso di otu gold no wa se nipa mi no be claim ownership anawnt ya
say no de na manso ho kura dada
no claim ownership nso yesu obi ne de yenkɔkye no nti yɛkeka saa sɛ nyinaa na mefa kɔnyɛ so na ma sɛ yɛn nkurɔfoɔ bɛto aba delegates no polling station executives and constituency executives and coordinators ni council of elders ni patrons wa yɛkɔ akɔto aba ne asrɛ wɔn ntoro deɛ nkɔfoɔ bɛdi bebree wɔn bɛkɔ so adi ntoro saa ebinom yɛ mɛmasɛm tietie mu nso ɔno a na ɔte so koraa yɛ dɛm ɛna yɛ hanta guguru kasa kyenkyɛm nso constituency abakoro ntumi awini babia kuduro wasɛm ɔka na saa no mampani sisi ɔte so yi ɔyɛ ne campaign no babia no wasɛm ɔka mu nso ɔbaa yi 24-hour economy no yɛ amutu nursefoɔ ne teacherfoɔ so ɔbɛfoɔ ɔmo adwuma yɛ amutu mfa ne akufoɔ ade koraa saa fa ɔmo ne ndisifoɔ ka ho ɔpam bebree kɔtena fie ntimi mfa ɔbaa ɔmfa adwuma biara da duru baabia ɛsiane sɛ na ɔnyɛ consistent with asɛm a ɔwɔ kɛntene ne yɛ no ayɛ den nti moma obiara mɛdi ntorɔ no anaa na ɔmu di yɛ ne biem yɛ ne kyenkyem asɛm a ɛka so yɛ ne nyina soɔ tiɛni o asɛm a nipa no ɛka no ɔne nyina soɔ kɔduru hɔ a ɔsɛ ei mode tumi no ma me na mbɛyɛ wɔasi aburo kora yɛntɔ bi wɔ Ghana ha da nso kɔtɔ asase a ɔsɛ ɔde yɛ afuo no wantumi anyɛ keketiɛni yo ɔtɔ asase sɛ ɔde yɛ afuo ɛno kora sa afa hɔ didi akuafoɔ atam sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ sika de atwe ho firi akuayɛ mu ntie nie police station ntie nie ne ɔba anadwene ne sɛ ɔwɔ sɛ constituency biara ɛnya mmarima ne mmaa wɔ hɔ meka mmarima ne mmaa akamfoɔ ka mmarima ne mmaa ne ɔde nsa su bɔtɔ mu a ɛyɛ dɛn ɛpagya ɛnyɛ baakofoɔ m koa ne wɔ sika a sɛbisɛbio ɔba kurom a na obiara to sa no ɛne akamfoɔ ka sɛ ɔde mu hia kurom no no a wonom fam Mamudu Baumia sɛ ɔbɛma appointment ne biara sɛ ɔna hoɔden nko a de a 3,000 to 7,000 ɔde ma partyfoɔ constituency biara ɛbɛma mu du ɛkyɛ sɛ mbɛnya mmarima ne mmaa a wobɛ ɔno nso asɛm ba a mɛtumi ayɛ dɛn akɔhwehwɛ wɔ mo amamaboa. The whole idea is mampani Kufuor or MPP mu or the health, about good health. That was the policy. Nti ma kɔ wokwa health insurance yɛ adwuma so ahu saa nkɔdaa na ɛwɔ mu na Kufuor de ba nso de school ba ɛna nso de school yɛ dɛn ɛbaa yɛ a yɛanom baa yɛ ɔmo ntumi sustain hwɛ sɛ naano nkɔdaa yɛkɔtwerɛ nso hwɛ afei years foɔ se yɛsɛ deɛ district na ɛkɔhwɛ afei ɔmo saa se yɛnka no saa so ahu gumasua no yɛsɛ PTA koraa wɔ secondary schools no baabi is between around the country between 600 and 1,300 depending on the school koraa yɛ dɛn wɔkɔ no free no wɔ he sɛ betua 600 Ghana cedis a free no wɔ he yɛsɛ ɛnom de supplement aduane yɛde ma nkɔdaa no Mamudu Baumia se if you have good health na yɛwɔ good education there ɔbɛ sɛ ɔkriti wealth ɛne yɛbukyia nti wɔno no adwene mu no sɛ de mampani ne ma no na Ghana for toma no a wɔsɛ ɔkriti at least 300,000 millionaires and 30,000 billionaires ɛno nti no nkɔfoɔ bi ɔmanyɛ sika bi wɔ party no dendenden meka sɛ ɔmu nyina o ɔmo mpene so sɛ ɛba kuta kaa na bisom kuta kaa ho ana pepa de ɔnkɔ kaa ho nti ɛma polling sesifoɔ nte aseɛ Mamudu Baumia wadwen papa ɛde ma ɔmo nti yɛntoma no wɔsi ɔba a ɔbɛkriti data for welfare ɛne obi hɔ ma den ko anya bi ɔso anya bi obi so nso ba na mienu akɔdi nipa baako hɔ obi so ɔkɔ ni baabi kɔ ɔde na asɛm yɛ dɛn ɛkɔ ebi constituency executive so no ɔmo nyɛ fine ndi ɛba kora ɛbu amadeɛ but you have the welfare data a ɛwɔ hɔ a obi tenka obetumi ɛde nsɛm mia bibi so no hu sɛ nsuta kɔ ama bepɔ so ɔmo hia scholarship ni ɔmo pɛ police ni ɔmo pɛ sugye now qualify ne duru hɔ no ne ɛfrɛ text message kɔkɔ fɛlɛ form ne ma obi a umpɛ we de na apɛ ya mama mu ne Ghana som atimi aba form so do you God with your hard work obetimi na nya bibi ayɛ one people. Now, we and I said, near Tiasia say a party no Ghana, none near Trose, and Yan Cross will be called Bacopa, what we need that. Obia any Ghana, we run so hand over man. Obia no attempted so a quack to a bano. Akupa win ye 1992 consumed by Bienho. Na see a Tom Mamudu Baumia. One so cried and Grofobi could do Omcomo be Pia Ponte. So would open the Nigerian at the hopper with my and dear Maumia. Now Pekakadea, Facoman Pafro. Now, Mamudia, intrinsic value, leadership, your intrinsic value, and a Timmy Bois. I hear you now create to pack. Buana pass a buffalo and the diaba. Inti Amamu dear, yes, sir. Can a mamu, your executives do. Here Mahmoud Baumia, near Trabano, and for Manisha say, so be so asuma, and also was some pa. The homes of Mom Pring in a go be a 7 name committee maybe. Gigi, I was kind of could 4 million, yeah, maybe could 4 million and go for round Miss Kubia, and then comes with me a contest. By the crew, Mupano, and they say, you bet my yard the way, dear. Ubu a cabinet to call meeting on the window of city. Now the 50 Pracopa has a Codigana, so there's some no cano. And they catch a police for a sermon. Umi the Ghana for bro. Umi the Ghana for bro. Abaya tree. Ubu hand this vocal campaign as a motomano. San of me Alan. So, what the buy better man? What the 10? I for no Gina and a Moncotumano. No man San Cotoma, no dada. So, in the best say, and too many Ghana for the door na pay. And my would about me. I can't 9% will beat him the social. Na
well, Yabako Yadibna, I read other matters, but me per se and share video. Normally, I don't do this, but it's trending on social media. Internal politics are a year honorable ne Ajamaye Kanwasamia and ne honorable Kennedy a compre kwe Japan a grante interview a war despite media UTV right now. As I didn't send you a about Dr. Baumia, yet we say almost yeah, they exchange greetings, they smile a lot, almost can't assume some. But then insane be air trade. They made him say be a bigger for no love a minute and I say be a they will gloss over it.
DSC 2013 2023.
You can survive with anything. Many of more time. But I know China I was home Korea Bano.
So what kind of Korea Abemo? Mamimbi said, do you believe in structures? No, say na.
I believe in the structures, but last minute, easy for no committee in a
underground.
Yes.
So obey
you party security sir. Obabu Obia Obabejina because Ombeka that don't be gone. They come Papa Kofi.
Honorable Ken, among aspirants in Yanano, it's a walk Kasa, Nasabia, I mean, the 10% course on near there, who reflected on a BSc 2013 2023, maybe Anya would day. Doesn't mean, say, in a way, no, Emma, what about some kind of bitterness be against Dr. Baumiana?
Me no want that the crowd. My life, no, he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existent, okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? I just don't want to say anything. One day, Assembly C, our president, the boy Papa Bidin, now Obianio, the next day, no more post to him. So, okay. But, when thought Obia some ancient.
Okay.
Madam, what is your tomorrow?
So doesn't mean doesn't mean say after the primaries and on say Dr. Baumia Winia, will you campaign for him?
The last time I campaigned, you or to me for a phone, I can't thank you. No one said it matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Maybe call round and my parliamentary candidate, baby, I'm a call. Obi Odin Kura Napo. I took him to my warehouse. And your mama the chair. Now our young boys omu di matem se me man campaign
Honorable Ken, onye ni say womu asebi omu bedi watem na eyo omu so sebi omu beka say
enyo omu bedi na chi
ene say yan
say ene ye decision makers
recently ye share ye mame na toshi ane mo spell out doesn't mean say we were behind her ntine ma kasa
na toshi nyo mu na ne ngam me no mafo
ma say dey was switch come
was switch no me onama na me na ma me unim bibi aboa me me ntie social media Mintia news on send them bad and me be sorry. Min kai be ground. I stay focused.
To be TV so any way for your eyes and for your ears only. Sometimes they are not you will be confused. You see them exchanging greetings. Almost can be almost almost a year two, almost a coba. They are not just for the cameras and but Ajman, way any area if you do want to comment, I fine. Won't comment just now. Be move on. What can we pick? They will say.
Let me get serious with MPP for how many abrese. Almost per se, almost MPP. Emmanuel Kwanenim. Personally, benefits of me for MPP moya kaklevi. What did they make your personal benefits and friend people moya kakrebi? Manijia me one war politics muni na ni say me who say MPP ayebi ama mobro hum fubi. What did they make your no? Aha, enti mi hu nipa or ye adwuma no ufra kuma pemu ye adwuma ma MPP a. What did they make your no? Eya na manage enti me Dr. Baumia I love him from the bottom of my heart. What did they make your no? Not because say a kesikani enko amekwa akudi na chi a. Me go New York, me Piers Brock, ene ne wo ho. Me ne Alexander McCubin, ene ne wo ho. Me ne Richard Branson, on na Virgin Airlines ye ne dia. On na Virgin Voyage ye ne dia. On na hotel a me da me ada me ka kiro se hwan ne da ho. O mampanyin John Dramani Mahama kwa wa na no wada. Enti me nka se me pesikani bi asom no. Never. E pesikani asom na me wonamfo mu wosika papa. Omo own property ewo Manhattan ewo Chicago
enti o ka Kwaku
si me ka Kwaku ni say MPP for ema yemfa akomapa endo ye party yemsom ye party no Dr. Baumia has shown exceptionally ewo ni nimdie mu ewo ni nyansen matu ho ache mu ahofama mu bibia mu say e basa ye kura ni papa ye titi ni papa akura no amana yo kandinia. He's an excellent person. There are other excellent persons on Dr. Baumia. What did they make sure? But at the moment, he is perfectly fit for it. Me need any other thing. EBTA will be ano. Ubi kasa. Adiaba kupeneti. You don't have to listen to every lengthy talk to make a summary of it. There be yes, I won't mean progress. Wablabomuda. Say what a lecture theatre klane say. Ubi ma lectures and now say oko speech bianes will be tia just one word from Nipanano.
Oh, sir, that is you. What cycle? But to the general,
that is and then be a catcher.
Same say people out there saying no more.
And one American say Ubi Kasa. Me say Kasaba kope say ya bit me fina no abano. Ebetimi a change wa blabo anase ebetimi a kire wo nipa kro esu pote de woye. What did they make no obi a okan ye ho onka omu. And consistently that man Kennedy Japan have been saying omu he knows where he's coming from. MPP for ye omu, right? And if Dr. Baumia does not exist,
Omo as in Abatuolo. Mama,
that is not true. That is not true.
Because say yes, we know the old, but Omo 8 years. I mean,
Womo. When Nanadu was in government, no Womo Krona Anoka, Womo MPP for no. And you see not the person who says, Jimmy MPP for Jimmy Kraya and Mama say, or no belong to MPP. And I want it. Want is Hakazan. Said the MPP for see Jimmy for Yam Kwasia for Yana a yen one say, or no who belong to MPP. Or no crowd MPP ni. And consistently a co-opposition and a woman ɛna wɔmu wa bɛn mu so why would I worry myself ɛkɔ ni obi a ɔnka yɛn ho ɛbɛkɔ ɛna politics mu de I'm experience enough sɛ asebo betumi ahyɛ odwan nwoma manyini enough to know say yɛwɔ asebo a ɔmo hyɛ odwan nwoma wɔ mu yɛwɔ NDC fo a ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo so ɔmo yɛ MPP fo and they been together with us in ɔmo kola ne yɛba abɛn mu ɔmo tumi didi yie bebrebe wɔ yɛ mu equally we may have MPP fo a ɔmo wɔ NDC mu nso so it's a political game nipa bebree yɛ enti me anya me nwanwa sɛ obi kasa na ɔyɛ reference to wo mu a anya me nwanwa so ade dey me twa no why would you tell me say wo de wodi wachi ndie no nam ha na wo nam ha nti de ɔyɛ enye de wo yɛ but de odi Dr. Bawomi achi de ɔno de de bia ɔno na ehye ne nkura so onye does that make sense obi a wo pɔ mampanyina die wadwene mu duro no de odi wo wachi ne de wonam ha na wonam ha enti wo kura wuntie no na de odi Dr. Bawomi achi de Dr. Bawomi na ehye ne tukutu power asem bi obeka bia mu is that your rate of thinking? This is childish.
But me enjoy my assistant we the empacho adjectives the solo down. It's here okay, obe kapanda me call no abo me tell.
Oh yeah, me call pandai
na brief no pandai. Okay, what we honorable. Your thoughts on the course of the yen free hodum krana.
Keke we do me feel say am my so.
But I say, yeah, honorable, Mokasa, my social media, trending here, no muswa, a dear cheer, now say, you're more party, no. Yeah, I wonder how they feel about such utterances.
Okay, Lapo. It says in the video, the movie into Mamudi. Is it the first time or Kasasa? We feeling any shared vision, any ownership. A bomber bibia, ela se be kwe dum na se be kwechi. Na okaku no ho. Edu ba bia na enya dia na oyi. Eko so benefit ho pass no bia. What you say? You see inconsistency in the way na wakasa. Lady ni busa answer who believe in the system na ekoko yeduma. What say ane? Unya ka ani wi ano asadan so so mbewi. Adia wo gidie wo mu no so be wiem na e say maami oni bi o Bible mu a Solomon the time no ba ko na ni ana ho no koda ne ba so tieni o bi se na ana ho na ni ana ho wa hunu oba no nyansa wa hunu oba no faso wa hunu se ne dahache ene ba no no twa bia na jo no dan suku no ana ba ko so do kokra ne dia ma de chi o se nkun kola ni nyina enku da ni nyina no hene Solomon se sa dia miku mu nyina tinani je no hene hu se sa won wa mu ani ana ho na okumu ba na nya sa particular contest ya ye kodi se ngrati interview nka so mu asemo ti you se enya oni nipa ba ko ni ma mu ni ba mu yanko ane ko meeting no ne nipa foforo ho ne sa ne ka ne dia nyo no ne bigira bonten se slide e di wuntumi nsem aba bonten no atwe no ho sa nyansa yesu akoto atwene ye party phobia ankrofobia tata ho nti wo fise amanfo ka so ka ho no nti eno so yen ka so no a tieni o MPP fo a bi na fo ne ho ni fo tata ho ankrofo so no a ne se kire no ti anyintum wo ye panimo die mate Mante. It's a quality of a good leader. Sanya se wo nyina yisu akoto atwe. Se wo hwepin kofo sympathy ni no akoye sa na baba to party for ne ntoma no onti ase. Eto da na baba wi ana opebibi di afaso. Obi ni ho ko wi aba we mu. Se be wi man ka mamudu ba mi onye campaign, kan yiri nye campaign, kan itimi enye campaign. Kan krono no ani adwene ka ni wo wunku a ohu adwamene ye akamfo so zaya na campaign ba omia ye ni muda ho campaign na yire ye muda ho party fo so agensem entro bebre amanfo die nyina bible so be hunu no kro na mo nya fa ho die. This is not the first time na no mante ko president Kufuor mema mu show dance ro kokore
Once near ya plan say Nkansah obehu no mo chia kama Nkansah Kufuor fie they were all there. Now you tell us on Bawumia doesn't exist.
No, I say he doesn't exist in his mind, and it is up to him. Till you better ban baby in party for the no, or is it still my dream to better madam? It will be catching nipa. I said, Sabian one called Bobra. Eh, who can't go my Bawumia Bobra? She can't any the money butcher for be deep or Bobra. Abrabotene tene I hear yinya him vanka husbampa abobra. You can say any pen doesn't exist for you. A perception. One person out your hosa. I can afford to know the own about me or we on your summer. Some I cried and go for super who said, oh, you dear. Into it, they make us say, and who here say, I better draw back to a boa. And you bring a bar, or be able to me, I can't say baby. But when you say first time, okay, 2023 no more. Papa, by habit 2 months, and to my party in Pedifo, I cry got the division Barber Trust anti this room. So as anti this room. And one they say to the candidate as anti mine. In the cast and tenkai. As antenkai, I can say, we drew her pat. Now, Busuka, John Quadia, mobile bitna. A drew say PBI, now betting me, I ain't baby of it. What you say, Yankee Chim, and Papa, Mzuko Deba, and Tia Hadrian, so will you cry as a worker more air light? Michesso Slobomia, be one can some of it, Macano. As right there, Mahmoud Bawumia be winning about them. Also, or about 20 or near, or less than I find. Near all kind, not to she asked me, okay. Not to she asked me, okay. Yeah, no one, not to sing quite deciding a day, at the common fund day. Not to sing quite decided. What you say? If you cross this car, the crop, I may approve or parliament, and you don't watch it. Constitution and Hene Kase, economic management team, Nechiska. A finance minister, the Discaba. Now, your friends about me, when I appointed finance minister. There's a letter to the effect that Mamma no on your money. Now, council about me, I'm concerned, Mammy and Triaka. Could this untrue is 1 year? Bawumia 1 year. Then there was one too. In the double standard. The leader be a double standard than you mean be no money at all. To me, them feel say, Obia when treats, Obia, our dear warrior, my police is for no who. Neither some but trauma or not someone to me. We are Mudia, Mahmoud Bawumia. So wait to me, we are Mudia, and can only a trouble in Kyeremanteng. A trillion to Mahmoud Bawumia, a baton of French near 2 years, be able to be Ujina.
And check Kitima Ebetina, but Ajman, your thoughts on the Pandai, because I don't so. ANSMP.
Okay. Before I say my Pandai, let Dr. Bawumia know from today. Say, Bible say, Unu Binyasem. Na Okobo, Okandi Obekan Bia, Nese, Ompesu Bitia. Bunama Memuni, Ushiakene de Japon, Pecla Monchia. Wachiana mwonye so wonye ubia wo akoma pebia ma no open wo shiana mwonchia no after all Yesu no one bonsam ya aka aya kanya de boni eduru baby stage bi
oh some kra we ne ma me introduce ye unity
eduru baby a enipa bi unity so wasi obi a wati na wo ka kire say ada ye beto aba no so wo mu di agora wo mbenu wo Second in the Japan, say, why you bear my pa, than ever to about me. No, I could be say here for be a fucking. A dear.
I would say, young Koibia, just a few moments on Pandai, your thoughts.
Pandai, Lowiki, on my animal was. On my Enchishaya, Yashishi free the 4th Republic, and in Emua, a free 1992, Abepim Samri Pan. Yakin democracy in the mass. I form. I didn't make us, I couldn't make us, and say, a year parliament, a year institutional, and no one more democracy, a year democracy, because say you were military rule, the executive arm no ho, the judiciary will be there even under military rule. What did them journal? Sana say your authoritarian rule move, executive arm no ho, judiciary will ebe ho. Even the fourth estate yajiatum media no will still be there and so be ho. The only arm if free mu pay ni akasa kabima minkebi enye adwuma eye parliament enti se abind the nsake judiciary normal from time to time executives need to meet the nsake judiciary because omu na appoint omu executives na akasa ekun omu ho a time to time obi anim say sa asem need to see but se ko ba say the independence of parliament say ye free parliament in na parliament in the rubber stamp. We are no longer living under democratic rule. Say oh my Ghana any democracy in here practice no. Any democracy no. The speaker of parliament si to abamano na oye mrashe bedwania. The constitution states say e wo se oye obi a obetimi aye agina ntamo pepepe enti ye mani free mrashe bedwamu na yakwa akoto aba wonachi yakoye by election when echi di nipa fufura abehye nanan said the speaker no obetimi agina mu pepepe. Is did the same speaker of parliament and anu wetimi ka kire Akufo-Addo say oye number 3 ono awini is did the same speaker of parliament abambabe and anu wetimi tena parliament e ka say parliament wo autonomy and na omo bebeti omampanyin kula na omo to na de so no is this the same person sa abambabe yeni enene he is satisfied to extent to say enema we nyina ekoso na babenti ho ama say sa fake declaration of re-election way yenye na enano I was so sad na obi nim therefore ka say the letter was signed by a clerk of parliament inti speaker de bia no nim ho we who is the head of parliament as an institution parliament wo mu mienu you the administrative side of parliament is being headed by the clerk and you the legislature na ema parliament na exist no eno a majority leader na head se oka kuo ni mienu boma the administrative side na we support staff for the parliamentarians no oka omu mienu boma ni head any speaker of parliament anamebwa parliamentary service board a parliament no speaker is the chairman. The parliamentary service board majority leader a leader of government business inti business committee of parliament on the way chair. What did they make you know? But the parliamentary service board no a parliament in no it is being chaired by the speaker who told you a letter can go all the way from your friends at parliament clerk or they are called EC, an independent institution like EC without the consent of the speaker who is the head of that institution. Then at the end of the day, ultimate responsibility no nanka any dey hene the case will be bear ultimate responsibility any dey hene abra ye ko sign a krata for 500 million royalties ewo ayi anu mo frene japade na Akufo-Addo was Akufo-Addo there uni mo mo ko sign mobile man ka say Akufo-Addo na busu afọ na ekoye because he bears the ultimate responsibility as the president. In the day na afre die say parliament ko ya ade ye be ye flow enim guasie no a e ba ye no enfata sen kapandai seat no ombekọ akoye di omoye no that is why omoye di omoye no double key say okopandai seat na enipa omuti entie court ye kamala wo ye nka no kore wo ho obi de electoral areas no is about 152 right and will be the move 41 aba court say 41 the declaration on TSA. How did the judge crossing the boundaries to areas now yam family no say on our cancel elections no does he have that authority? Judge no was how to mean over electoral commission, does he? The judge is for the adjudication of the 41 seats that was brought before him, not any other seat. Not any other. and this we're saying Makuma 41 or the buy. Even if Ubakasi young Conco to Aba, I was our polling stations now. That is right, because that was brought before you to decide. And then 51 now, the Akanina, young family one who cast what you say. What you say? In some brave or Kosu or Memoir and Tiasenim. And I got a crat one will be anti-mean candy or a Nasem. Look, I can't my Missy teacher for name when you got a grand MP school. And on my penny and many mamma, I did be away behind you. I did be away behind you. I did be away behind you. Look at you as a come the and Crofonia Jumanye, and the moon has a discover Kwaku to Amana. What come the and Crofonia Jumanye, what is Kakotel Prakubialim? Judicial service, what's what to know? Chief Justice, what's what to know? Is here, Okofa will be or no, will be or no what we are computer, easy office. Am I Yaman interdiction? Or no Yamani Kofia, now or no so no repetition say, Yamfani easy, easy shade. Matter, and so in some way, you walk on Mampanin John Domini Mama at the years or so, and you catch them and say, or buy and chay, or buy and chay. And once our young one see just so, and I she I have ready to be here because I'm a now, and so yes, what by NJ. Now let's wait and see. So the people of Pandai, we are begging you, we are pleading with you, prove to NDC that the authority in your term does not lie at the bosom of the NDC. Prove to them. Prove to them. Court vote against the NDC anytime.
Clerk of Parliament there 1 or 2.
That's why no clear say.
Mate Kitima et na say other one
Keke
Nkabro no so
stay of execution ho. You see judges no means ra kemaka say obia surugujemu e che say almost ahene na sahema afa kwa misue yi na sinche Chief Justice. And Okwahon and some Hodden baby. To be a slow. Nkansah me and in ye see ye be any. Ye be any. Enti by any years, send ye AC Coswano. Sir, yes, a chinchina on better abana. Timamu for the first on better on Bobby, and also the Humber 20 for so. Actually, I say, some buy half a penny body. Montimini, who my gun for here. The Esra almost said, Banner is chinching on Besom to Abana. Come off on